Kids enjoying the playground before the fire starts.
Oh, love it.
That'll happen soon. All right, time for sports. Mara's here, Mike.
Well, Hudson, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means, and we see it all the time in sports. The most talented team doesn't always win it all. The San Francisco Giants are proof of that, and in amateur and junior sports, it's the exact same. The Victoria Grizzlies' selfless approach to success has made them one of Canada's top teams, and our Island MVP, Jordan Cunningham, has more.
Hockey can be a game of connect the dots. You connect the right players for the right line combinations, who connect tape to tape, with the end goal wins. The Victoria Grizzlies' 12-5 start was not expected. Who knew?
Well, we didn't.
But they know now the Grizzlies' strong start has catapulted them into the CJHL's top 10, reserved for Junior A's elite. They don't boast a top 10 scorer or a top-tier power play or penalty kill, but the wins are piling up.
Thanks for reminding us that we're in the middle of the pack with our special teams. Thanks for that. Well, I think it's team, and it's not about statistics for this hockey club.
I think most teams thought we were going to be an easy game, point game for all the other players, but so far we've been taking teams by surprise and winning those games and, you know, beating the teams that we shouldn't really beat, but we do.
But by the slimmest of margins.
Most of our games this whole month have been one-goal games. We're a fast team and we're a puck-controlling team, so when we're controlling the possession of play, then I think that's when we're most successful.
And in those one-goal games, the puck has had an uncanny way of finding the stick of
Miles Fitzgerald.
Lately it's been Miles Fitzgerald.
I'd have to say it's one of the Fitzies.
The Fitzgerald triplets have accounted for more than 50% of the Grizzlies' goals. Miles leads the way with 3 game winners.
It feels great knowing that I'm helping the team a lot and scoring big goals when we need them. And I think the biggest change is just my confidence and just working hard. That's about it.
A total team commitment makes the Victoria Grizzlies this week's Island MVP. The Grizz hold an 8-point lead atop the Island division and are proof that teamwork trumps top talent.
So you can have all the talent in the world, and if you don't have connectivity, if you don't have the one rallying cry, and that's, you know, team first, and mean it, then those teams probably don't succeed, and if they do, it's not for very long.
Jordan Cunningham, CTV Sports, Colwood.
Thank you, Jordan. We know there are other teams and athletes out there who deserve to be recognized for their achievements, and we want to tell those stories. So to nominate an MVP, please email us at islandmvp@ctv.ca. Well, speaking of MVPs, running back Andrew Harris has been selected as the BC Lions' most outstanding Canadian for 2012. Harris was a unanimous pick by the members of the Football Reporters of Canada and the 8 head coaches for the team award. Now we will wait until late November to see if he will be named the league's top Canadian.
It's crazy, you know, being a Canadian in the CFL for me, just growing up, it was a dream to make it on a team and to now be put forth as an outstanding Canadian in this league. There's definitely a lot of pride, and like I said, I'm just truly blessed to be in this situation. And but for me now, you know, it's getting through it, and for me now, just winning a Grey Cup.
Make that winning back-to-back Grey Cups. Harris was a star at Grey Cup 99, taking top Canadian of the game honors in front of his hometown crowd at BC Place. Number 33 loves playing at home, and after an embarrassing road loss to Calgary, they return home this Saturday to close out the regular season against the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Yeah, we got embarrassed last week, so we want to bounce back, and you know, there's definitely a sour taste in our mouth, and we need to get our momentum back, and you know, we're back at home, and every time we play in that building, we have that magic, so we want to keep that going, and Saskatchewan can potentially be a team we play against, so we want to set the standard and leave our mark on them, and just know that you know, we're the big dog, and if they come back in the Western Final, that you know, that we'll handle them again.
You know, the biggest Halloween party on the planet took place this afternoon in the streets of San Francisco. Tens of thousands of fans put on their orange and black and skipped out of school or work for a few hours to celebrate the Giants' World Series victory. Each player was paraded around in an open-top vehicle so that fans on both sides of the street could see the champions. It also allowed for us to have a good long look at Tim Lincecum's Halloween costume. No, actually, that's just Tim Lincecum. Street party ended with a huge rally on Civic Center Plaza. So the bright lights of Hollywood didn't shine so favorably on our Steve Nash last night. He managed just 7 points and 4 assists in his Lakers debut as the team lost 99-91 to the Dallas Mavericks.
Obviously, it was a disappointing night for us. You know, we have high expectations, and tonight we didn't play well. So, regardless of you know what it was tonight, it wasn't good enough. It's a struggle at times out there for us, but we're working at it every day. We've covered a lot of ground, and you know, everyone's buying in and continuing to put the time in. So, you know, we got to just have faith that it'll turn around. But we'll get better. But right now, it's definitely frustrating.
Sounds so sad, Steve. It's only game 1. Well, maybe watching a soccer team will cheer him up a bit. Tomorrow, the Vancouver Whitecaps will face the LA Galaxy in MLS playoff action. In doing so, the Caps will become the first Canadian MLS franchise to see the postseason. It only took them 2 years to get there. The LA Galaxy will be the favorites in tomorrow's game. They're seeded higher and have a 2-0-1 head-to-head record against the Whitecaps. So fingers crossed that David Beckham will fill up on Halloween candy tonight and have a sore tummy before tomorrow's game. There's a party at the Beckhams this evening.
We've got a Justin Bieber in the house. We have a Peter from Hunger Games, and we have a nerd.
And does Dad dress up?
Dad, I haven't made my mind up yet.
What with the wife?
She'll dress up as something, I'm sure, for the kids.
I dressed up one year as Posh Spice. Remember
You did.
that?
I remember that. You were a good Posh.
Well, I don't know. I just had shades on and a big furry collar and a lot of lipstick. I did a lot of this.
All right, I see you about 6:45.
I'll be back.